just take it one hand and squeeze. Now I've cut through the ring there. I'm going to show you how to remove a copper crimp ring so that you can reuse the fitting. Okay, so I got a couple different ways to do this. I'm going to show you the best and the easiest way first. The best way is to get yourself one of these tools. Crimp ring removal tool. There's all different kinds of them on Amazon. I ended up getting this at the plumbing supplier near me. See, it's well worn. I used it a lot when I was on the job. The first thing you want to do is take your cutters and you need to cut that pipe as close to the ring as possible. So you just want to cut that off. See, I might be just hitting the fitting, so I want to come this way a little bit. Snip that off of there. So you see the fitting is right flush there. Okay, so now you just take your tool, and this rounded part here, it's got a nice smooth edge that fits right into the fitting. And then this is your cutter edge here, and you just take it one hand and squeeze. Now I've cut through the ring there. Okay, so now I'm just going to flip this, and I'm going to squeeze part way on the other side. So the ring bends out, okay? And then that just pops right off of there, and that's scrap. Because the pipe is still going to be squeezed on there, you can't get that off. Okay, so you just take your cutter again, you put that in there, and you just go 1, 2, just kind of rotate around, 3, 4, 5 or 6 times, and that just pops off, and that's garbage. And there's your fitting. No damage to the barbs. Still a good fitting. That's the easiest way to do it. That's the way I recommend for sure, especially if you're doing a lot of crimps. And you always end up messing up a crimp here and there. So it's nice to save the fittings. You're definitely going to save yourself some money by cutting those rings off and reusing the fitting. The other couple ways I have of doing it is the way I used to do it before I got these. So I just let a bunch of them build up usually. So you just want to snug that in there, but not too tight because you don't want to wreck the fitting. So now you can either use a junior hacksaw, and you just kind of take it and go on a 45-degree angle. The other way to do it, you need your gloves, definitely eye protection, and ear protection helps as well. And then you need your grinder. And that's definitely the most dangerous way to do it. You just got to be careful. And you definitely have to be careful here because you just want to go through the ring, and you can see I went just into the pipe there. Hit the barbs, the fitting's wrecked. And the whole point of this is to try and save the fitting, okay? So then I just take my flathead, pry, and that just slides. I just take the torch and just heat it slightly. Okay, so you get it warm and just push. That's it. It's pretty easy to start it on fire. So just a little bit of heat, take it away, a little bit of heat. This tool here is definitely the way to go. That tool works great on 3/4 inch size fittings, 1 inch. The bigger the fitting gets, it's a little harder to use, but it still does the trick. It's just important to cut that pipe right close to the fitting so you can actually get the tool on there to snip the ring.